There's nobody at that table that wouldn't have got broke with either Min the Master's hand or Jean-Robert's hand back to back.
No doubt.
Nothing you can do about it. Jean-Robert Ballon out in fourth place.
It was great to get to see him play. A young superstar in the game, Jean-Robert. The room is rocking in LA. We are down to 3. Stay tuned. We're coming back with more Bad Boys in just a moment. Well, a devastating defeat for Jean-Robert Ballon.
Well, Vance, there's nobody in the world that's not going to get broke flopping a straight in that situation like that. Jean-Robert Ballon, nothing they can do about it, out in fourth place. He's up to talk to Courtney.
Thanks, guys. Jean-Robert, you were playing such great poker. Were you surprised when you saw the cards?
Oh, I was so surprised. You know, not only, I was just so excited to see the 8, 9, 10 to flop a straight with Jack 7. I mean, I couldn't believe my eyes when I saw that hand. Short-handed, you have the second nuts. I mean, you got to go all the way with it. When he raised me, I was actually more excited because I'm like, oh my goodness, how many chips can I get him for? And, you know, bad luck.
And Vance, you got to say, it's come down to the 3 baddest boys in the poker world.
The Aussie, Airbag, and Mike the Mouth, and they've actually made Phil Hellmuth seem like a choir boy this evening. $3,000 antes, blinds are going to be 12 and 24. Action on Phil. Let's take a look at the WPT whole cam brought to you by Budweiser.
Well, Phil looks down at Queen 5 of spades. He's gone all in here.
Yes, he is.
On the first hand, Phil Hellmuth has moved all in.
Tony G quickly folding, and now Mike Matusow with Queen 10 says, I call it.
What a call by Mike Matusow here.
Just an incredible call.
Vance, it took about half his chips to make this call. He did it without hesitation, and it's the best hand. Incredible.
Just a great instinctive call for the Mouth.
Good hand, brother.
I can tell you many players would lay down the Queen 10 right there by Mike Matusow.
At least thought about it for about 30 seconds.
But not him. He just felt Phil was going to move in on any 2 cards. He called him with the Queen 10, and he was right in doing so.
Gentlemen, I'm in the 5 business.
I'm in the 10 business. Put a red 10 and 3 red cards with a 10 out there, and end this thing up quickly.
You have to say that all day long, Phil Hellmuth's been marching with 2 left feet. When you say, Vance, nothing seemed to be going right for him all day the way he played his hands.
It's one of those nights.
Well,
he is circling the drain right now.
Well, the flop comes 7-4-3 with 1 spade. That gives Phil a straight draw, so he can now win the pot if a 6 or a 5 comes off.
Phil definitely won that flop.
As well as 2 running spades.
Mike is starting to talk to himself there, starting to mumble about more outs. Here we go with 4th Street.
In the long run, with the back door.
Well, he had him down to 3 outs before the flop. Now it's 7 outs. Now the king of spades comes off. Look at Mike Matusow. He says, I can't believe it. I had this guy hemmed up as good as you could, and now he's got like 15 outs.
From 3 outs to 8 outs to 15 outs.
Well, Matusow knows it's never easy, and certainly it's not here. Phil Hellmuth looking for a spade, a 6 or a 5.
Here it comes.
Well, it's a king.
Good call, brother. Thanks, brother.
Well, that's going to do it for Phil Hellmuth.
Well, it was a phenomenal read by Mike the Mouth Matusow. The hand holds up, and we are down to 2 players. Hate to say goodbye to the great Phil Hellmuth.
Vince, he just never got on track today. Nothing seemed to go his way. Phil Hellmuth out in 3rd place.
I knew Phil was going to raise the button first hand on any 2 cards.
We are down to 2. It is going to be heads-up action between the Australian Airbag versus Mike the Mouth Matusow.
Well, here we go. Time for the money presentation.
Look at this. Sometimes it looks good to be bad. Here comes the cash.
Boy, I'll tell you, they got the handcuffs on, the saddlebags with the cash. Come to put the cuffs on me, Vince.
Take me to your leader.
The $25,000 entry into the WPT World Championship on the line. It is pride, it is ego. It's all rolled into one here. Who's going to take this title?
Tony the Airbag G out in front with $963,000, and Mike the Mouth Matusow with $537 at this point.
And Vince, if you took a ballot among the players as to who were the 2 biggest trash talkers in the poker world, without question, these are the 2 guys that would appear on almost every ballot.
So don't tell me that trash talking doesn't help your poker game. Action's going to be on Tony G, and look at this. With just 10-4,
50 more.
He's going to raise it an additional $50,000 right out of the gate.
Well, Mike Matusow with the Queen 9 of spades going to look him up and give him the call.
He's going nowhere. Good pot on the very first one. Here we go.
And here comes the flop. comes 6-6-5.
No help to either player.
Mike checks it.
100.
And Tony G bets 100,000.
With absolutely nothing, and he gets Mike to lay down the very first hand. Vandalized Mike Matusow right there. And the Australian airbag trying to shush people because he realizes that we see that he was betting on absolutely nothing. Do you think this man has the right to ever shush anybody? What do you think? I mean, it just doesn't make sense to me.
You make a good point there, Vinny. Round 1 of this championship fight going to Tony G, and he earned it, Vince.
All right, action's going to be on the mouth. Mike Matusow right back on him. He's got a 3 deuce of clubs this time.
Well, he's going to lay it
You
down.
just do the camera. I don't even want to touch it. I haven't
Look at
looked.
this.
So you've got to
Tony
protect it.
G gets the ground skinner with the worst hand you can have in poker, the 7 deuce offsuit.
So things are going his way right now.
I don't care.
Been playing poker for 20 years. Has an opportunity to take his first WPT title.
It's a matter for Mike to get a good hand because he knows he's going to be all in the first one he does. I hope it's better than mine for you, and I hope it's better than yours for me.
Well, he's even confused me by
Who
saying
gets
all
the
that.
best hand? This is the
Well,
trick
the
now.
arrogance has not gone down on any level. Right back on him. This time he's got 6-4 offsuit. Says he's going to call it.
Well, he's won the first 2 pots with a 10-4 offsuit and a 7 deuce offsuit.
Mike has got queen deuce. Says,
Here.
I'm content to see the flop. Here we go.
Now, flop is 9-7-3. Tony G has a gut shot straight draw.
I got to check. I honestly
Mike
don't know if I
Matusow
gotta
has
play
nothing but queen high.
Matusow checks.
backdoor chop. All right, I check it.
Well, Tony's also going to check. The 10 of spade comes off. Now, both players have a flush draw, but Mike Matusow has the queen high flush draw.
Well, he bets an Incy bet $25,000. See if he can pick up this pot from Tony.
Well, you would think he could. Tony has a 6-4. He does have the 4 of spade, but if a spade comes up, that's just going to lead him to trouble. He's making the call, though, Vince.
He's going to splash around. Here we go to the river. It's a jack of clubs. Helps neither player.
Mike checks.
100.
Tony is going to bet $100,000.
Well, there's a case, Vince, that had Matusow bet.
Oh.
He most likely would have won that pot. Instead, he checked. Tony G took that opportunity and bet. Well, he is outplaying Mike Matusow right now, Vince. No doubt about it. It's 2 consecutive hands. He's had no hand, no draw, and he's won both pots.
And what's more impressive than that, he's actually made the mouth shut up. Hasn't said a word in a few hands. This is a first for the WPT.
But it's easier to outplay Mike Matusow than that talk him, I can tell you. Tony G doing both right now.
Welcome back to the World Poker Tour. Bad Boys continues. Heads-up battle. Tony G manhandling Mike right now. Tony G's got about $1.1 million, and Mike is down to about $395,000.
Action's on Matusow. Oh, look at this, Vince. He's picked up 2 kings on the button and just limps in, trying to trap Tony.
Yes, he is. Now, Tony's got 10, 8 of diamonds. Will he fall for this?
What have you got?
340.
I'm all.
Oh, he's gone all in.
Well, he fell right in the trap, and Mike Matusow trapped him. Look at the excitement of Mike Matusow there.
You might still lose.
He knows if he wins this pot, he'll be the chip leader in this heads-up match.
What an opportunity for Mike the Mouth to double up here.
Well, he's
Get
about
some sweet revenge.
Yeah, he's about a 4-1 favorite to do so, Vince.
That's my lucky hand of the whole world, Mike. If I tell you that hand is my lucky hand.
Now look
It's
at
the
this.
only reason I did it. So
The Aussie saying this is my lucky hand, my fate hand. We will see. He's going to need a lot of luck to suck out on this.
I hope it's interesting at least, right?
Well, you got to salute Mike Matusow. He knew Tony was playing very aggressively. He limped in on the button. Tony moved all in. He called him. He's way out front. Let's see if he can hold him and take the lead here.
Here come the first 3. Oh, boy.
And he's flopped a 10 and an 8.
Wow.
Wow.
Holy smoke.
Just an incredible flop for Tony G right there. Mike Matusow laughing about it, can't believe it. And just that quick from being a 4-1 favorite to win this spot and double up to a 70% underdog with 1 flop.
And look at the Aussie airbag. Oh.
Well, right now he's got about 6 inches of that samurai sword
Spade,
in
deuce.
Mike Matusow's gut.
And here we go with the turn card.
Mike Matusow looking for a king or deuce to take the lead. Well, the 9 of hearts comes off.
Deuce, 9.
Pair the board, anything.
Now,
Except
Mike Matusow is going to need a king, a 9, or a deuce to stay alive in this tournament.
Otherwise, it will be over. The Aussie airbag will take this title. River card coming up.
If this wins, this is going to be...
Mike Matusow still looking in disbelief at those cards that are out there. Well, it's a queen. Tony G has done it. He bows to the crowd. He is the Bad Boys champion. Well, Matusow doesn't even feel bad, Vince, I guarantee it. He played that hand to perfection. He trapped his opponent for all his money. He was a dominating favorite. Unfortunately for him, didn't work out.
It is only correct that the greatest trash talker in the game, Tony G, takes this title.
Samurai, baby, they're samurai.
Now let's talk to our runner-up, Mike the Mouth Matusow from Las Vegas, Nevada. Mike, you know, you trapped your man perfect there in the heads-up situation. Didn't work out for you. Runner-up tonight. Tell us how you're feeling right now.
I'm feeling good. Luckily, it wasn't for one of those $2 million or I'd be out like dumping tables over.
Well, Mike, here's what we really want to know. You think this guy can out-talk you?
Oh, hell yeah.
Mike Matusow, our runner-up. Thank you, Mike. Now let's talk to our champion from Melbourne, Australia, Tony G. Tony, I'll say one thing. You talk the talk, and tonight you walk the walk. Congratulations. Tell us how you're feeling right now.
Thank you very much for those words. I feel really great. I feel very humbled because I was very lucky. It's a hard life to come off the street and become a great poker player. And it's fantastic to win.
Well, you came out as a samurai tonight, and you sure cut them all down. You are our champion. Congratulations. And now it's time to toast our champion with Budweiser, the official beer of the World Poker Tour. Here's to the baddest of them all, Tony G from Melbourne, Australia, our champion in Bad Boys of Poker 2. For Courtney Frio, Vince Van Patten, and everyone on the World Poker Tour, I'm Mike Sexton saying thanks for watching. And until next time, may all your cards be live and your pots be monster. I don't understand what this is for here.